Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our Facebook Live 4 p.m. broadcast. My name is John Osbourne, and I am the Director of the Office of Emergency Services for Calaveras County. We wanted to give our residents and county an update on our Emergency Operations Center and what the objectives are for COVID-19. First and foremost, our primary objective is to keep our first responders and emergency personnel and public safe at all times. The Emergency Operations Center ensures coordinated, timely, and accurate release of public information in the form of press releases, social media content like today, and coordination with local news outlets. This can be challenging, as you might imagine, and the situation is a fluid one, and as soon as we know something, we make every effort to make sure that you too know. The Emergency Operations Center is also tasked with releasing timely and accurate information to all county and city officials, as we are in unified command with the City of Angels. We're fostering and maintaining relationships with all county cooperators and stakeholders to maintain fiscal accountability and to provide accurate documentation and records required for cost recovery efforts. And lastly, to mitigate the financial impact to the City of Angels Camp and the County of Calaveras. When this event is over, we, as the Office of Emergency Services, will continue to provide assistance related to the impact this may have on our community and our residents. Last night, Governor Gavin Newsom unexpectedly issued a stay-at-home order for all 58 counties. With me today is Sheriff Rick DiBasilio and Angels Camp Police Chief Scott Ellis, as well as CHP Area Commander John Warren. They will discuss what this means for our citizens here in Calaveras County and the City of Angels Camp.
Yes.
Okay. I want to say good afternoon, folks. Welcome to our briefing. I want to start by thanking Calaveras County Officer Dr. Clada. He definitely has our county's welfare first and foremost with everything that he's been doing and the information that he's been putting out. We have a great team working for the county to keep our health and best interest in focus. The team has been working diligently on the virus since it was brought to our attention. The last couple of weeks have brought on some new challenges, especially with Governor Newsom's. Are we still good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Especially with Governor Newsom's direction for all Californians except essential workers to stay at home. Governor Newsom's order is going to require some new challenges. The mission is to limit within our community, from this virus. To do this, we're asking our community to limit their exposure and unnecessary direct contact with each other. Maintain that social distancing of 6 feet. Have good hygiene. Continually wash your hands. The governor's orders do not stop folks from essential trips like going shopping, going and getting fuel, taking food to your neighbors, going out for a bike ride, hunting, or fishing, even going for a hike. He's not limiting us on that. What he is saying is that he does not want us to have direct contact with everybody. Maintain your social distancing. Thank you. Anytime you're out, protect yourself and your community members, your friends and your neighbors. Again, social distancing is the key to all of this. Again, per Governor Newsom, law enforcement has not been tasked with enforcing his rules. His goal and his directive is for people to heed his warning and to keep that social distancing in play. For those of you that don't know, Governor Newsom's announcement yesterday was brought to us in the same way it was you on the television last night at about 6:30. So nobody in the county knew this was coming until he brought it to the television. That being said, this is a very fluid event and things can change at a moment's notice. We as county will give you what information we have as soon as we get it. We're not going to delay giving you the information. The last thing I want to say is for anyone out there with thoughts of taking advantage of our citizens in our community, during this emergency, the Sheriff's Office, Angels PD, and the CHP are out there doing our jobs, and we're going to continue to do our jobs to keep our community safe. So if you think this is a free ride, you're gravely mistaken. Again, I want to thank you for tuning into this, and we're here to protect and serve our community, and that's what we're here to do. I'm going to bring it back over to John and see if there's any questions. And just so you know, we're fighting the social distance here, trying to work with you folks.
Thank you, Sheriff. There have been a few questions that we can address at this time. The first question, are licensed janitorial cleaning companies considered essential businesses if they have proper PPE and are certified? If you go to covid19.ca.gov, you will find the comprehensive list of essential service sectors and examples of them. Sheriff?
Second question is, are there measures in place to ensure the jail population is not exposed or hospitalized? The people that are in our facility right now have not been exposed, so we're going to continue to keep them in our facility because they weren't exposed and they have time to serve. The people that are coming into the jail, which are limited at this point, they are being screened to make sure there's not any issues with them and that they don't have the virus, so that they don't spread that to our inmates that we have. And we're not, okay, I'm not going to address the rest of that. But our inmates are safe, and we're not releasing any inmates. They're going to do the time that they were sentenced to do.
The next question we have is regarding efforts being made to shelter the homeless population here in Calaveras County. Our public health folks and the Health and Human Services Agency is working with the state of California to make arrangements to shelter those who may need to be quarantined in regards to COVID-19. The next question, does Mark Twain Medical Center have beds and ventilators? Yes, they do. We are in daily contact with the hospital, both from the emergency operations standpoint as well as the public health standpoint, monitoring their operations. They have planned for a surge in their bed space and are taking appropriate measures to make sure that adequate medical care can be provided here in the county. The next question, Tuolumne County is sharing an infographic that says how many tests have been administered, pending, etc. Is there intention of Calaveras County releasing such information? The Emergency Operations Center has released all information received from the Public Health Department that has been deemed releasable to the public by the Health Department and the Health Officer, and we will continue to release that information as it becomes available. I want to thank our law enforcement partners, the Sheriff, our CHP Area Commander, and the City of Angels Camp Chief of Police for joining us here today. We want to reiterate that Calaveras County is engaged and is working to flatten the curve of this virus here in Calaveras County. We want to thank everybody for their cooperation with the stay-at-home order. If you have any questions, you can view the actual order itself by Governor Newsom at covid19.ca.gov, and you can learn more about what Calaveras County is doing by visiting the Calaveras County website and clicking on the COVID-19 button. At the end of the day, the County of Calaveras is working together with our collaborators and our partners to solve this situation. There's really nothing that the county can't safeguard us from with cooperation and a combined effort. We urge you to follow the preventative measures and do your part to reduce the impact of COVID-19 on our county. If you came in late to this video, it will be saved to our Facebook page, Calaveras County OES, and will be viewable at any time. Many of the questions we may not have gotten to in this short broadcast. We are monitoring the page and trying to answer those questions as best that we can. Once again, we appreciate your support, and we will see you soon.